Rebuild yourself. Allow yourself to be your primary focus each day. By Minds More. This isn't another self-help book gathering dust on your shelf. This is a rebellion, an uprising against the shoulds, the oughts, and the expectations that have kept you playing small. It's a declaration of war against the voice in your head that whispers you're not good enough, not worthy, not capable of creating a life that truly lights you up. Inside these pages, you won't find generic advice or empty promises. Instead, you'll discover a treasure map, a guide to unearthing the most valuable treasure of all, your authentic self. Imagine waking up each morning with a fire in your belly, a clarity of purpose that guides your every step. Imagine feeling confident in your own skin, silencing the inner critic that's held you captive for far too long. Imagine a life where your actions align with your values, your relationships are deep and meaningful, and your days are filled with passion and joy. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us create more content for you. Chapter 1. Unearthing Your Inner Fire, Rediscovering Your Passions. Let's ditch the cliché of finding your passion. It's not about stumbling upon some magical thing you've never encountered before. It's about unearthing, excavating, and rekindling the flames that already exist within you. Think of it like this. You're not searching for a lost object. You're an archaeologist brushing away the dust to reveal a hidden masterpiece. We often get so caught up in the daily grind, the shoulds and have-tos, that we lose sight of what truly sets our souls on fire. But those embers are still there, waiting to be fanned into a roaring blaze. This chapter is your guide to reigniting that inner fire, to rediscovering the passions that make you feel truly alive. Now, you might be thinking, but my passions have changed over time, and you're absolutely right. Passions aren't static. They evolve and shift as we grow and experience new things. Embrace that evolution. It's a testament to your capacity for exploration and growth. Don't box yourself into thinking you can only have one passion. You're a multifaceted human being with a diverse range of interests, and that's something to celebrate. Remember when you were a kid? What activities made you lose all track of time? What did you dream about becoming? Childhood holds valuable clues to your innate passions. Maybe you were obsessed with dinosaurs, building elaborate Lego creations, or writing fantastical stories in your notebook. These early interests often reveal the seeds of what truly excites you. But somewhere along the way, we start listening to the voices of others, parents, teachers, society telling us what we should be passionate about. We start chasing external validation, pursuing careers or hobbies that seem practical or prestigious, even if they don't resonate with our souls. It's time to tune out those external voices and tune into your own inner compass. What makes your heart race with excitement? What activities leave you feeling energized and fulfilled? What topics do you find yourself gravitating towards, even in your spare time? These are the whispers of your authentic passions, begging to be heard. Don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back. It's okay if your passions seem unconventional or impractical. It's okay if they change over time. The most important thing is to be honest with yourself about what truly lights you up. Here are a few practical exercises to help you unearth your inner fire. The Ideal Day Exercise. Imagine you have a day with no obligations or restrictions. How would you spend it? Write down every detail, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. This exercise can reveal hidden desires and passions you might not be consciously aware of. The peak experiences exercise. Reflect on moments in your life when you felt truly alive and passionate. What were you doing? Who were you with? What values were being expressed? Identifying patterns in these peak experiences can provide valuable insights into your core passions. The skills and talents inventory. Make a list of your skills and talents, no matter how big or small. What are you good at? What do people compliment you on? Often, our passions lie hidden within our natural abilities. Remember, rediscovering your passions is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing journey of self-discovery. Be patient with yourself, embrace the process, and trust that your inner fire is waiting to be rekindled. Living a life fueled by passion is not just about finding happiness. It's about creating a life of meaning and purpose. When you align your work, relationships, and hobbies with your passions, you experience a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond anything else. You become more engaged, more resilient, and more authentic you. So, what are you waiting for? Start unearthing your inner fire today. Rediscover your passions, reconnect with your true self, and embark on a journey of self-discovery that will transform your life. The spark within you is waiting to be ignited. Are you ready to fan the flames? Now that we've started to uncover those passions, let's move on to building a solid foundation for personal growth. In the next chapter, we'll explore the importance of self-awareness and how to cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself. Chapter 2. The Mirror Within. Cultivating Self-Awareness. Now that we've begun stoking the embers of your passions, it's time to turn our attention inward. If rediscovering your passions is like finding the fuel for your life's journey, then cultivating self-awareness is like building the engine that will drive you forward. Self-awareness isn't just some trendy buzzword, it's the bedrock of personal growth. It's about understanding your inner landscape, your values, your motivations, your triggers, your strengths, and yes, even your weaknesses. It's about becoming intimately acquainted with the person you are in all your glorious complexity. Think of self-awareness as holding up a mirror to your soul. It allows you to see yourself clearly, without judgment or distortion. It's about recognizing the patterns in your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and understanding how they impact your life and your relationships. But let's be real, looking in the mirror can be uncomfortable sometimes. It can reveal aspects of ourselves we'd rather not see, insecurities, fears, limiting beliefs. But here's the thing. Those shadow parts are just as important as the shiny, polished ones. They hold valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. Cultivating self-awareness is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process of exploration and discovery, of peeling back the layers to reveal the authentic you. And like any worthwhile journey, it requires effort, patience, and a willingness to be honest with yourself. So how do you embark on this journey of self-discovery? Here are a few guideposts to illuminate your path. 1. Start with curiosity. Approach self-reflection with a sense of curiosity, not judgment. Ask yourself open-ended questions like, what are my core values? What truly matters to me? What are my strengths and weaknesses? Where do I excel and where do I struggle? What motivates me? What drives my actions and decisions? What are my triggers? What situations or people tend to evoke strong emotional responses in me? 2. Embrace the power of journaling. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection. It allows you to capture your thoughts and feelings in a safe, non-judgmental space. Here are a few journaling prompts to get you started. What are 3 things I'm grateful for today? What are some patterns I notice in my thoughts and behaviors? What are some limiting beliefs that are holding me back? What are my dreams and aspirations? 3. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It helps you become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. Even a few minutes of daily mindfulness practice can make a significant difference in your self-awareness. 4. Seek feedback. Sometimes it's easier to see ourselves clearly through the eyes of others. Ask trusted friends, family members, or mentors for honest feedback about your strengths and weaknesses. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as an opportunity for growth. 5. Turn down the inner critic. We all have that inner voice that loves to criticize and judge, but you don't have to let it run the show. When you notice negative self-talk creeping in, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Replace those negative thoughts with more positive and empowering ones. Cultivating self-awareness is not just about understanding yourself. It's about creating a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. It's about making conscious choices that reflect your authentic self. It's about building stronger relationships, making better decisions, and living a more fulfilling life. As you delve deeper into your inner world, you'll start to notice a ripple effect in all areas of your life. Your relationships will become more meaningful, your work will become more fulfilling, and your overall sense of well-being will soar. The more you understand yourself, the more empowered you become to create the life you truly desire. And speaking of creating a life you desire, let's move on to the next crucial element, prioritizing your well-being. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to nurture your mind, body, and soul so you can show up as the best version of yourself. Chapter 3. You are your greatest asset. Prioritizing well-being. We've ignited the flames of passion and gazed into the mirror of self-awareness. Now, let's turn our attention to something equally vital, something that underpins everything else we do, your well-being. This isn't just about fleeting moments of pampering or fleeting escapes from reality. This is about a deep, abiding commitment to nurturing every facet of your being, because you, my friend, are your most valuable possession. Think of yourself as a magnificent, intricate tapestry. Each thread represents a different aspect of your well-being, your physical health, your mental resilience, your emotional balance. When these threads are strong and vibrant, the tapestry shines with brilliance. But when they are frayed or neglected, the whole picture suffers. Prioritizing your well-being isn't selfish. It's an act of self-preservation. It's about recognizing that you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give your best to the world if you're running on fumes. When you prioritize your well-being, you're not just taking care of yourself. You're investing in your ability to show up fully in every area of your life. So, what does it truly mean to prioritize your well-being? It's about more than just bubble baths and face masks, though those can be lovely additions. It's about creating a holistic approach to self-care that encompasses your mind, body, and soul. It's about listening to your inner wisdom and honoring your needs. It's about making choices that support your overall health and vitality. Let's explore some practical strategies for weaving those vibrant threads of well-being into your life. 1. Honor your physical temple. Fuel your fire. Imagine your body as a high-performance engine. What fuel are you putting into it? Are you feeding it premium, high-octane nourishment, or are you settling for low-grade processed junk? Choose whole, unprocessed foods that provide your body with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants it needs to thrive. Think vibrant fruits and vegetables bursting with color, lean proteins that build and repair, healthy fats that lubricate your cells, and whole grains that provide sustained energy. Move with joy. Movement is more than just exercise. It's a celebration of your body's incredible capabilities. Find activities that bring you joy and make them a regular part of your life. Whether it's dancing like nobody's watching, hiking through nature's wonders, swimming in the refreshing embrace of water, or simply taking a leisurely stroll to clear your head, get your body moving and your blood flowing. Embrace the power of rest. In our always-on culture, rest is often seen as a luxury, but it's actually a necessity. Sleep is your body's reset button, allowing it to repair and rejuvenate. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a calming bedtime ritual. Dim the lights, disconnect from technology, and allow yourself to drift off into a peaceful slumber. 2. Cultivate a peaceful mind. Find your inner sanctuary. In the midst of life's chaos, it's essential to find moments of stillness. Mindfulness is your key to cultivating inner peace. It's about paying attention to the present moment without judgment, allowing thoughts and feelings to come and go without getting swept away by them. Whether you choose meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments to appreciate the beauty around you, make mindfulness a regular part of your day. Feed your curiosity. Your mind is a vast and fertile landscape, ripe for exploration. Keep it engaged and stimulated by learning new things. Read books that expand your horizons. Listen to podcasts that spark your curiosity. Take classes that challenge your intellect, or engage in thought-provoking conversations that ignite your imagination. Lifelong learning is the key to keeping your mind sharp, vibrant, and youthful. Unplug to recharge. In today's digital age, we're constantly bombarded with information and stimulation. It's like having 1,000 tabs open in your brain all the time. Make time for digital detox. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and disconnect from the online world. Give your mind a chance to breathe, to wander, to simply be. 3. Navigate the emotional landscape. Embrace the full spectrum. Emotions are like the weather patterns of your inner world. Some days are sunny and bright, while others are stormy and gray. Don't try to suppress or deny your emotions. Allow yourself to feel the full spectrum, from joy and excitement to sadness and anger. Acknowledging your emotions is the first step to understanding and managing them effectively. Practice self-compassion. Be your own best friend. Treat yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and compassion you would offer a loved one. Remember, you're human, and it's okay to make mistakes, to feel vulnerable, to have off days. Forgive yourself, learn from your experiences, and move forward with grace. Reach out for support. We are not meant to go through life alone. When you're struggling, don't hesitate to reach out for support. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist. Sharing your burdens can lighten the load and help you gain new perspectives. 4. Become a stress management master. Know your triggers. Stress is like a sneaky ninja, lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. To combat it effectively, you need to know your enemy. What situations, people, or thoughts tend to trigger stress in your life? Once you are aware of your triggers, you can start to develop strategies for managing them effectively. Build your arsenal of coping mechanisms. Just like a superhero has a utility belt filled with gadgets, you need a toolkit of stress-reducing techniques. Experiment with different approaches, such as exercise, deep breathing, meditation, spending time in nature, listening to music, or engaging in creative activities. Find what works best for you and make it a regular part of your life. Set healthy boundaries. Your time and energy are precious resources. Learn to say no to protect them. Don't overcommit yourself, and prioritize activities that truly matter to you. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and a crucial component of well-being. Prioritizing your well-being is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices every day that support your overall health and vitality. It's about listening to your body's wisdom and honoring its needs. It's about creating a life that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. When you prioritize your well-being, you're not just taking care of yourself, you're investing in your future. You're creating a foundation for a life filled with energy, resilience, and joy. You're giving yourself the gift of a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. And speaking of creating a foundation, let's move on to the next building block in your journey of self-improvement. Developing healthy habits. In the next chapter, we'll explore how small changes can lead to big transformations in your life. Chapter 4. Small Steps, Big Changes. We've laid the foundation for prioritizing your well-being, and now it's time to roll up our sleeves and get into the nitty-gritty of how to actually make it happen. This isn't about some grand, sweeping overhaul of your life, the kind that leaves you feeling overwhelmed and defeated before you even begin. No. This is about the subtle yet powerful art of habit formation. It's about understanding how those small, seemingly insignificant actions we repeat day after day can weave a tapestry of transformation. Imagine your life as a garden. Each habit is like a seed you plant. Some seeds sprout into vibrant flowers, bringing beauty and joy to your garden. Others might wither and die, leaving empty patches in their wake. Developing healthy habits is about carefully selecting the seeds you sow, nurturing them with intention, and watching them blossom into a thriving ecosystem of well-being. But why the emphasis on small changes? Because our brains are wired for consistency, not drastic upheaval. When we try to change too much too soon, we often encounter resistance, self-sabotage, and ultimately, failure. But when we focus on small, incremental changes, we create a ripple effect that gradually transforms our lives in profound ways. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You wouldn't try to leap to the summit in a single bound. Instead, you take one step at a time, focusing on the path ahead, celebrating each milestone along the way. Developing healthy habits is a similar journey. It's about taking those small, steady steps that ultimately lead to the peak of your potential. So where do you begin this journey of habit transformation? Start by identifying the key habits that will have the biggest impact on your life. These might include the sleep sanctuary, creating a haven for restful slumber. This might involve setting a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, optimizing your sleep environment, and prioritizing sleep hygiene. The nourishment nexus, making conscious choices about what you fuel your body with. This could mean focusing on whole, unprocessed foods, cooking more meals at home, and being mindful of portion sizes. The movement mantra, finding ways to move your body that you genuinely enjoy. This might involve dancing, hiking, swimming, biking, or simply taking a brisk walk in nature. The hydration habit, making sure your body is adequately hydrated throughout the day. Carry a water bottle with you and sip on it regularly. The stress soother, incorporating stress-reducing techniques into your daily routine. This can involve meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or spending time in nature. The mindfulness master, Cultivating present moment awareness in your daily activities. This might involve mindful eating, mindful walking, or simply taking a few moments to appreciate the beauty around you. The connection catalyst. Nurturing meaningful relationships with the people who matter most. This could involve scheduling regular quality time with loved ones, expressing gratitude, and actively listening. Once you've identified your key habits, it's time to craft your personalized habit recipe. This is your step-by-step guide to making those habits stick. Here's a simple framework to get you started. The tiny tweak. Don't try to overhaul your entire life in one fell swoop. Focus on 1 or 2 habits at a time. Start with something small and manageable. The specific spell. Be precise about the habit you want to develop. Instead of saying, "I'll exercise more," say, "I'll go for a 20-minute walk every morning before work." The realistic realm. Set achievable goals that you can actually stick to. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. The accountability ally. Enlist the support of a friend, family member, or coach to keep you motivated and accountable. The progress pathfinder. Track your progress using a journal, app, or calendar. Seeing how far you've come can be incredibly motivating. The reward ritual. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Treat yourself to something you enjoy when you reach a milestone. The patience potion. Developing healthy habits takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself, and don't get discouraged if you slip up occasionally. Just get back on track and keep going. Remember, consistency is the magic ingredient in the habit formation potion. It's better to stick with a small change consistently than to try a big change and give up. Think of it like building a muscle. It takes time and repetition to see results. But what about those inevitable setbacks? And we all have days when our motivation wanes or life throws us a curveball. The key is to anticipate these bumps in the road and have a plan for navigating them. Here are a few tips for overcoming setbacks. A forgiveness formula. Don't beat yourself up when you slip up. We all make mistakes. Instead of dwelling on your missteps, focus on learning from them and moving forward. The trigger tracer. What caused you to stumble? Was it stress, lack of sleep, or a change in your routine? Once you identify the trigger, you can develop strategies to avoid it in the future. The immediate action injection. Don't wait until tomorrow or next week to get back on track. The sooner you resume your healthy habits, the easier it will be to maintain your momentum. The flexible framework. If your current plan isn't working, don't be afraid to adjust it. Maybe you need to set smaller goals, find a new accountability partner, or try a different approach. Developing healthy habits is an investment in yourself, your well-being, and your future. It's about creating a life that supports your goals and aspirations. It's about making choices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. By carefully cultivating these healthy habits, you're not just changing your actions, you're changing your identity. You're becoming the kind of person who prioritizes their well-being, who makes conscious choices, and who lives a life of purpose and vitality. Now that we've laid the groundwork for healthy habits, let's explore how to embrace personal growth and expand your horizons. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the power of a growth mindset and how to overcome challenges on your journey to self-improvement. Chapter 5. Breaking Free, the Journey of Personal Growth. We've built a solid base with healthy habits, those essential bricks in the foundation of a fulfilling life. Now, it's time to explore the vast, uncharted territory that lies beyond the familiar. It's time to step outside the cozy confines of our comfort zones and embark on a journey of personal growth. Imagine a bird that spent its entire life in a cage. It knows the boundaries of its world, the predictable routine of its existence. But it also yearns for something more, a glimpse of the boundless sky, the thrill of soaring amongst the clouds. Embracing personal growth is like that bird taking flight for the first time, discovering the exhilarating freedom of its own wings. It's about adopting a mindset that embraces challenges, a belief that our abilities are not static, but rather dynamic, constantly evolving with effort and experience. It's about seeing obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones on the path to self-discovery. It's about venturing into the unknown with an open heart and a curious mind, knowing that even setbacks can propel us forward on our journey. But why is it so crucial to venture beyond our comfort zones? Because that's where the real transformation happens. It's where we confront our limiting beliefs, those self-imposed shackles that keep us playing small. It's where we unearth hidden strengths, talents, and passions that we never knew we possessed. It's where we truly come alive. Think back to a time when you faced a challenge that stretched you beyond your perceived limitations. Perhaps it was learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, or overcoming a personal obstacle. At the time, it might have felt daunting, even overwhelming, but looking back, you likely recognize that it was also a period of immense growth and self-discovery. Embracing personal growth is about cultivating that same spirit of adventure in our everyday lives. It's about saying yes to new opportunities, even if they feel a bit intimidating. It's about pushing ourselves to learn and evolve, even when it's uncomfortable. Here are a few compass points to guide you on your journey of personal growth. Question your inner narrative. We all have stories we tell ourselves about who we are and what we're capable of. Some of these stories are empowering, while others can be limiting. Take some time to examine your inner dialogue. Are your thoughts lifting you up or holding you back? Challenge those limiting beliefs and replace them with more positive and empowering affirmations. Welcome challenges with open arms. Instead of avoiding challenges, see them as opportunities to expand your horizons and strengthen your resilience. Embrace the discomfort, knowing that it is a sign that you're stretching yourself and growing beyond your perceived limitations. Seek the wisdom of others. Ask for feedback from trusted friends, mentors, or colleagues. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as a catalyst for self-improvement. Sometimes, others can see our blind spots more clearly than we can ourselves. Transform mistakes into stepping stones. Mistakes are inevitable on the path to personal growth. Instead of seeing them as failures, view them as valuable learning experiences. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and try again with renewed determination. Acknowledge your triumphs. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each step forward, each hurdle overcome, is a testament to your resilience and determination. Acknowledging your progress fuels your motivation and reinforces your belief in your own abilities. Now let's talk about the importance of setting meaningful goals. Goals are like the stars that guide you through the night sky of personal growth. They provide direction, purpose, and a sense of accomplishment. But not all goals are created equal. To truly embrace personal growth, you need to set goals that resonate with your deepest values and aspirations. Here are a few pointers for setting goals that will illuminate your path. Uncover your why. Why is this goal important to you? What will achieving it mean for your life? Connecting with your why will fuel your passion and keep you motivated when faced with challenges. Embrace the SMART framework. Ensure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This framework provides clarity, focus, and a roadmap for success. Divide and conquer. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. This will make them seem less daunting and more attainable. Harness the power of visualization. Imagine yourself achieving your goal. What will it feel like? What will you see, hear, and experience? Visualization can be a powerful tool for manifesting your desires and reinforcing your commitment to your goals. Finally, remember that the journey of personal growth is not always a straight line. There will be twists, turns, and unexpected detours along the way. But that's okay. It's all part of the adventure. The key is to embrace the journey, learn from your experiences, and keep moving forward with an open heart and a resilient spirit. Embrace the power of yet. When you encounter a challenge that seems insurmountable, instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I can't do this yet." This simple shift in perspective can make a world of difference. It reminds you that your abilities are not fixed, but rather capable of expanding and evolving with effort and experience. Embracing personal growth is about more than just achieving goals. It's about becoming the most authentic, empowered version of yourself. It's about living a life that is aligned with your values, filled with purpose, and fueled by passion. So, step outside your comfort zone, embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and celebrate your progress. The journey of personal growth is an adventure waiting to be explored. Are you ready to take the leap? Now that we've explored the importance of embracing personal growth, let's delve into the guiding principles that will shape your journey. In the next chapter, we'll explore the power of values and how to align your life with what truly matters to you. Chapter 6, Your Inner Compass, Reflecting on Your Values. We've ventured beyond the familiar, embraced the exhilarating journey of personal growth, and now it's time to delve into the very core of your being, to explore the guiding principles that shape your choices and define your path. These principles, my friend, are your values, the deeply held beliefs that act as your inner compass, guiding you through life's twists and turns. Imagine your values as the stars in the night sky, those unwavering beacons that help you navigate through the darkness. They provide direction, clarity, and a sense of purpose. They are the foundation upon which you build your life, the bedrock that supports your dreams and aspirations. But unlike the stars, which are visible to all, your values are deeply personal, unique to you. They are the essence of who you are, the guiding principles that shape your thoughts, feelings, and actions. They are the compass that points you towards a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Reflecting on your values is like embarking on an inner expedition, a journey to the heart of your being. It's about understanding what truly matters to you, what principles you stand for, and what kind of impact you want to make on the world. So, how do you embark on this journey of self-discovery? How do you identify those guiding stars that will illuminate your path? Here are a few pointers to help you navigate this inner terrain. Look to your heroes. Who do you admire? What qualities do they embody that resonate with you? Whether it's a historical figure, a fictional character, or someone in your own life, identifying the values you admire in others can provide valuable clues about your own core values. Reflect on your peak experiences. Think back to moments in your life when you felt truly alive, fulfilled, and aligned with your purpose. What values were present in those moments? Were you expressing creativity, compassion, courage, or something else entirely? These peak experiences can offer valuable insights into the values that are most important to you. Consider your deal breakers. What are the things you absolutely will not tolerate? What behaviors or situations make you feel deeply uncomfortable or compromised? Identifying your deal breakers can help you uncover the values that are non-negotiable for you. Examine your choices. Take a look at your past decisions, both big and small. What values were driving those choices? Were you motivated by security, adventure, connection? Or something else? Your past actions can reveal a lot about your underlying values. Listen to your inner voice. Pay attention to your gut feelings, your instincts, and the things that make your heart sing. Your inner voice often whispers your values, guiding you towards a life that is authentic and fulfilling. Once you've identified your core values, it's important to embrace them, to integrate them into your daily life. This means making choices that align with your values, even when it's difficult. It means speaking your truth, even when your voice shakes. It means living a life that reflects your deepest beliefs. You see, living in alignment with your values is not always easy. There will be times when you're tempted to compromise, to take the easy way out, or to conform to societal expectations. But when you stay true to your values, you experience a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that is unparalleled. Your values are not just personal, they also impact your relationships. The people you surround yourself with, the communities you engage with, and the causes you support should all reflect your core values. When your relationships are aligned with your values, they become sources of strength, support, and inspiration. Here are a few ways to integrate your values into your relationships. Seek out like-minded souls. Surround yourself with people who share your values. These are the individuals who will uplift you, inspire you, and challenge you to grow. Communicate your values. Don't be afraid to express your values to the people in your life. This will help you build deeper, more authentic connections. Set boundaries. Don't be afraid to set boundaries in your relationships to protect your values. This might mean saying no to things that don't align with your beliefs, or walking away from relationships that compromise your integrity. Reflecting on your values is not just about understanding who you are. It's about creating a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. It's about making choices that reflect your authentic self. It's about building relationships that support your growth. It's about making a positive impact on the world. Your values are your guiding stars, your inner compass, your roadmap to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Embrace them, live them, and let them illuminate your path. Now that we've explored the power of values, let's turn our attention to setting goals that will propel you forward on your journey. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the art of setting achievable goals that align with your values and aspirations. Chapter 7. From Dreams to Reality, Setting Achievable Goals. We've explored the depths of our values, those guiding stars that illuminate our path, and now it's time to translate those principles into action. It's time to set our sights on the horizon and chart a course towards the life we envision. It's time to talk about goals. But this isn't your typical goal-setting seminar, filled with rigid formulas and pressure to achieve. This is about something far more profound, something that speaks to the very essence of who you are and what you desire. This is about setting goals that ignite your soul, that make you leap out of bed each morning with a burning desire to make them a reality. Think of your goals as the stepping stones that bridge the gap between your dreams and your reality. They are the tangible milestones that mark your progress on the journey of personal growth. They are the fuel that propels you forward, the challenges that stretch you beyond your perceived limitations, and the triumphs that fill you with a sense of accomplishment. But setting goals isn't just about ticking boxes or achieving external markers of success. It's about aligning your actions with your values, about creating a life that reflects your authentic self. It's about pursuing dreams that make your heart sing, that fill you with a sense of purpose and meaning. So, how do you set goals that truly resonate with your soul? How do you transform those fleeting dreams into tangible realities? Here are a few guideposts to illuminate your path. Connect with your why. Before you even begin to formulate your goals, take some time to connect with your why. Why is this goal important to you? What will achieving it mean for your life? How will it contribute to your overall well-being and fulfillment? When your goals are deeply rooted in your values and aspirations, they become a powerful driving force. Embrace the SMART framework. While rigid formulas aren't always the answer, the SMART framework can be a helpful tool for setting achievable goals. Ensure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This provides clarity, focus, and a roadmap for success. Whew! Break it down. Sometimes, our dreams can feel as vast and daunting as the night sky. To make them feel more manageable, break them down into smaller, more achievable steps. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You wouldn't try to reach the summit in a single leap. Instead, you'd focus on conquering each peak along the way, celebrating each milestone as you ascend. Visualize your triumph. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goal. What does it feel like? What do you see, hear, and experience? Visualization is a powerful tool for manifesting your desires and reinforcing your commitment to your goals. It's like creating a mental movie trailer for the life you want to create. But setting goals isn't just about the destination. It's about the journey itself. It's about the lessons you learn, the challenges you overcome, and the growth you experience along the way. It's about embracing the process, even the setbacks and detours, knowing that they are all part of the grand adventure of personal growth. Here are a few additional tips to keep in mind as you embark on your goal-setting journey. Be flexible. Life is full of surprises, and sometimes our plans need to adapt. Don't be afraid to adjust your goals as needed, to embrace new opportunities, and to navigate unexpected challenges. Celebrate your wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each step forward, each milestone reached, is a testament to your dedication and perseverance. Celebrating your wins reinforces your belief in your own abilities and fuels your motivation to keep going. Don't fear failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to achieving it. Embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and use them as fuel to propel you forward. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your dreams. Share your goals with them, ask for their support, and celebrate your wins together. Having a supportive community can make all the difference on your journey. Setting achievable goals is about more than just achieving external markers of success. It's about creating a life that is aligned with your values, your passions, and your authentic self. It's about pursuing dreams that make your heart sing, that fill you with a sense of purpose and meaning. So, dream big, my friend. Set your sights on the horizon and chart a course towards the life you envision. Embrace the journey, celebrate your wins, and don't be afraid to stumble along the way. Your goals are waiting to be realized, and you have the power within you to make them a reality. Now that we've explored the art of setting achievable goals, let's turn our attention to the importance of self-care. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the practice of nurturing your mind, body, and soul, so you can show up as the best version of yourself on your journey to personal growth. Chapter 8. the art of refilling your cup, practicing self-care. We've set our sights on inspiring goals, those guiding stars that beckon us forward on our journey of personal growth. But now, it's time to turn our attention inward, to the art of nurturing ourselves, of replenishing our inner resources. It's time to talk about self-care. Now, before you roll your eyes and dismiss this as another chapter on bubble baths and face masks, though those certainly have their place, let me assure you that self-care is far more profound than that. It's not just about indulging in occasional treats or escaping from reality. It's about a deep, abiding commitment to nourishing your mind, body, and soul. It's about recognizing that you are your most valuable asset and that taking care of yourself is not a luxury but a necessity. Think of yourself as a magnificent garden, teeming with life and potential. Just as a garden needs tending, watering, weeding, fertilizing, so too does your well-being require nurturing. Self-care is about providing yourself with the essential elements you need to thrive, the sunshine of joy, the nourishment of rest, the fertile ground of connection. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of daily life, putting everyone else's needs before your own. But neglecting your own well-being is like trying to run a marathon on an empty stomach. Eventually, you'll collapse from exhaustion. Self-care is about ensuring that you have the energy, the resilience, and the mental clarity to show up fully in all areas of your life. So, what does it truly mean to practice self-care? It's about more than just pampering yourself. It's about creating a holistic approach to well-being that encompasses every facet of your being. It's about listening to your inner wisdom and honoring your needs. It's about making choices that support your overall health and vitality. Let's explore some practical strategies for creating a self-care toolkit that will nourish your mind, body, and soul. 1. Nurture your physical temple. Move with joy. Find ways to move your body that bring you pleasure and release. Whether it's dancing like no one's watching, hiking through nature's embrace, swimming in the refreshing coolness of water, or simply taking a leisurely stroll to clear your head, make movement a celebration of your body's incredible capabilities. Nourish with intention. Imagine your body as a sacred temple, deserving of the finest offerings. Choose foods that nourish and energize, foods that are as vibrant and alive as you are. Think colorful fruits and vegetables, bursting with vitamins and antioxidants, lean proteins that build and repair, healthy fats that lubricate your cells, and whole grains that provide sustained energy. Embrace the power of rest. In our always-on culture, rest is often seen as a weakness, but it's actually a source of strength. Sleep is your body's reset button, allowing it to repair and rejuvenate. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a calming bedtime ritual. Dim the lights, disconnect from technology, and allow yourself to drift off into a peaceful slumber. 2. Cultivate a peaceful mind. Find your inner sanctuary. In the midst of life's chaos, it's essential to carve out moments of stillness. Mindfulness is your key to cultivating inner peace. It's about paying attention to the present moment, without judgment, allowing thoughts and feelings to come and go without getting swept away by them. Whether you choose meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments to appreciate the beauty around you, make mindfulness a regular part of your day. Keep your curiosity. Your mind is the key to keeping your mind sharp, vibrant, and youthful. Feed your curiosity. Your mind sharp and youthful. Feed your mind is the key to keeping your mind sharp, vibrant, and youthful. Unplug to recharge. In today's digital age, We're constantly bombarded with information and stimulation. It's like having 1,000 tabs open in your brain all the time. Make time for digital detox. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and disconnect from the online world. Give your mind a chance to breathe, to wander, to simply be. 3. Nourish your soul. Connect with your inner artist. Creativity is the language of the soul. Find ways to express yourself creatively, whether it's through painting, writing, music, dance, or any other form of art that speaks to you. Allow your creativity to flow freely, without judgment or expectation. Spend time in nature. Nature is a balm for the soul. Immerse yourself in the beauty of the natural world. Go for a walk in the woods, sit by the ocean, or simply gaze at the stars. Nature has a way of calming the mind, soothing the spirit, and reminding us of our connection to something larger than ourselves. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity and stress. Take time each day to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. Keep a gratitude journal, write thank you notes, or simply express your appreciation to the people you love. Self-care is not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to experiment, to explore different practices, and to discover what truly nourishes your mind, body, and soul. Here are a few additional tips for incorporating self-care into your daily life. Schedule it in, just as you would schedule important meetings or appointments. Make time for self-care. Block out time in your calendar for activities that nourish your well-being. Start small. You don't have to overhaul your entire life to practice self-care. Start with small, manageable changes, such as taking a few minutes each day to meditate or going for a short walk during your lunch break. Be kind to yourself. Self-care is not about perfection. It's about progress. Don't beat yourself up if you miss a day or two. Just get back on track and keep moving forward. Practicing self-care is an act of self-love, a way of honoring your own worth and recognizing your own needs. It's about creating a life that supports your overall well-being, so you can show up as the best version of yourself in all areas of your life. Now that we've explored the art of refilling your cup, let's turn our attention to the importance of connecting with others. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the power of relationships and how to foster meaningful connections that nourish your soul. Chapter 9, Weaving Your Web of Connection, Fostering Meaningful Relationships. We've explored the inner landscape, the terrain of self-care and personal growth. Now let's venture outward, into the vibrant ecosystem of human connection. It's time to talk about relationships, those intricate webs that bind us together, shape our identities, and enrich our lives. In a world increasingly dominated by digital interactions, it's easy to fall prey to the illusion of connection. We accumulate hundreds of friends on social media, engage in countless fleeting conversations, and yet a nagging sense of isolation can persist. True connection, however, transcends the superficiality of online exchanges and fleeting encounters. It's about those deep, authentic bonds that make us feel seen, heard, and understood at our core. Imagine your life as a grand tapestry, woven from countless threads of experience. Each thread represents a relationship: a parent, a sibling, a friend, a lover, a mentor, a colleague. Some threads are vibrant and strong, woven from trust, laughter, and shared experiences. Others might be frayed or tangled, representing relationships that drain our energy or hold us back. Fostering meaningful relationships is about intentionally selecting the threads we weave into our lives, creating a tapestry of connection that supports our growth and well-being. But why are these deep connections so vital to our human experience? Because we are inherently social beings, wired for belonging and community. Our relationships shape our sense of self, influence our emotional landscape, and provide a sense of belonging in the world. They are the mirrors that reflect back to us our strengths and vulnerabilities, the safe havens where we can shed our masks and embrace our authentic selves. So, how do we cultivate these meaningful connections? It's not about amassing a large number of acquaintances or chasing popularity. It's about quality over quantity, about nurturing those bonds that truly matter. Here are a few compass points to guide you on your journey of connection. Recognize your soul tribe. Who are the people who make you feel truly alive, who inspire you to be your best self? Who are the ones who celebrate your triumphs and offer solace during your struggles? These are the individuals you want to invest your time and energy in. Nurture those relationships, prioritize those connections, and express your gratitude for their presence in your life. Be present, be engaged. In today's distracted world, it's easy to be physically present, but mentally miles away. When you're with someone, truly be with them. Put away your phone, silence the mental chatter, and listen with your whole being. Make eye contact, offer genuine compliments, and show that you value their presence. Step into their shoes, cultivate empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Imagine yourself in their situation, walk a mile in their shoes, and seek to understand their perspective. Empathy is the bridge that connects hearts and fosters deep understanding. Speak with clarity and kindness. Communication is the lifeblood of any healthy relationship. Express your needs and boundaries with clarity and respect. Listen actively to others, seeking to understand their perspectives before offering your own. Practice forgiveness and be willing to apologize when you've made a mistake. Nourish with appreciation, express your gratitude for the people in your life. Let them know how much you value their presence, their support, and their love. Small gestures of appreciation, like a handwritten note, a thoughtful gift, or a heartfelt compliment, can go a long way in strengthening your bonds. But fostering meaningful relationships isn't just about what you give. It's also about what you receive. Be open to receiving love, support, and guidance from others. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, to share your fears and dreams, and to lean on those you trust. Here are a few more gems to add to your toolkit of connection. Forge bonds through shared experiences. Shared experiences create lasting memories and strengthen bonds. Plan adventures together, explore new places, or simply spend quality time together doing something you both enjoy. Be a beacon of support. Be there for your loved ones during both the triumphs and the trials. Offer a listening ear, a helping hand, or a shoulder to cry on. Celebrate their successes and offer comfort during their struggles. Embrace the power of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges can poison relationships. Practice forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Let go of past hurts and focus on building a positive future together. Establish healthy boundaries. Boundaries are essential for healthy relationships. Don't be afraid to say no to things that don't align with your values or that drain your energy. Communicate your needs clearly and respectfully. Fostering meaningful relationships is an ongoing dance, a continuous exchange of energy, support, and vulnerability. It's about creating a web of connection that nourishes your soul and enriches your life. So, invest in your relationships. Nurture those deep connections. Prioritize those who matter most. And create a community of support that will uplift you and inspire you on your journey. The power of connection is transformative, and it's waiting to be unlocked. Now that we've explored the importance of fostering meaningful relationships, let's turn our attention to another vital aspect of personal growth, unlocking your creative potential. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the world of creativity and discover how to tap into your inner artist, innovator, and visionary. Chapter 10, Igniting Your Inner Spark, Unlocking Creative Potential. We've woven a rich tapestry of connection, explored the power of relationships to nourish our souls, and now it's time to turn our attention inward once again, to the boundless realm of creativity that resides within each of us. It's time to unlock your inner spark, to tap into the wellspring of imagination that's just waiting to be unleashed. Now, before you protest that you're not creative or that you can't even draw a stick figure, let me assure you that creativity is not limited to artistic expression. It's a force that permeates every aspect of our lives, from the way we solve problems to the way we connect with others. It's the spark that ignites innovation, the driving force behind invention, and the key to living a more vibrant and fulfilling life. Think of creativity as a muscle, one that can be strengthened and toned with practice. It's not something you're born with or without. It's a skill that can be cultivated, a mindset that can be embraced. It's about tapping into your inner child, the one who saw the world with wonder and imagination, who wasn't afraid to experiment, to play, and to dream. Unlocking your creative potential is about more than just painting a masterpiece or writing a best-selling novel, though those are certainly worthy pursuits. It's about approaching life with a sense of curiosity and wonder, about seeing the world through a lens of possibility. It's about finding new and innovative solutions to challenges, expressing yourself authentically, and bringing your unique vision to life. So, how do you ignite your inner spark? How do you tap into that wellspring of creativity that resides within? Here are a few guideposts to illuminate your path. Cultivate a curious mind. Curiosity is the fuel that feeds the fire of creativity. Approach the world with a sense of wonder, asking questions, exploring new ideas, and challenging assumptions. Be open to new experiences, new perspectives, and new ways of thinking. The more you explore, the more you'll discover the vastness of your own creative potential. Embrace the power of play. Play is not just for children. It's an essential ingredient for creativity at any age. Make time for activities that bring you joy and allow you to express yourself freely. Whether it's painting, dancing, writing, building, or simply daydreaming, give yourself permission to play, to experiment, and to let your imagination run wild. Seek inspiration everywhere. Inspiration is all around you, waiting to be discovered. Immerse yourself in art, music, nature, literature, and the stories of others. Pay attention to the details, the nuances, the unexpected connections. Let your senses be your guide, and allow yourself to be moved, surprised, and inspired. Challenge the status quo. Creativity thrives on disruption. Don't be afraid to question the way things are, to challenge assumptions, and to explore new possibilities. Think outside the box, break the rules, and embrace the unconventional. The most innovative ideas often arise from challenging the status quo. Embrace the messy process. Creativity is not always a linear process. It's often messy, unpredictable, and filled with false starts and detours. Embrace the imperfections, the unexpected turns, and the unmoments of doubt. Trust the process and allow yourself to experiment, to make mistakes, and to learn along the way. But unlocking your creative potential isn't just about generating ideas. It's also about bringing those ideas to life. It's about taking action, experimenting, and putting your unique stamp on the world. Here are a few additional tips to help you unleash your creative genius. Create a dedicated space, whether it's a corner of your bedroom, a dedicated studio, or simply a quiet spot in nature. Create a space where you can unleash your creativity without distractions. Surround yourself with inspiring objects, tools, and materials. Set aside time for creativity. Just as you would schedule time for important meetings or appointments, make time for creativity. Block out time in your calendar for activities that spark your imagination and allow you to express yourself freely. Find your creative tribe. Connect with other creative individuals who inspire you and support your growth. Share ideas, collaborate on projects, and offer each other encouragement. Don't be afraid to share your work. Sharing your creative work can be vulnerable, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Find ways to share your creations with the world, whether it's through exhibitions, performances, publications, or simply sharing with friends and family. Unlocking your creative potential is about more than just expressing yourself. It's about living a more fulfilling and meaningful life. It's about tapping into your inner source of inspiration, bringing your unique vision to life, and making a positive impact on the world. So, embrace your inner artist, innovator, and visionary. Cultivate a curious mind. Seek inspiration everywhere. And don't be afraid to challenge the status quo. The world is waiting to be transformed by your unique creative spark. Now that we've explored the realm of creativity, let's turn our attention to another crucial aspect of personal growth: overcoming limiting beliefs. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the power of our thoughts and discover how to break free from the self-imposed shackles that hold us back. Chapter 11. Silencing the Inner Critic. Overcoming limiting beliefs. We've ignited our creative spark, ventured into the boundless realm of imagination, and now it's time to confront the shadows that often linger within, those insidious whispers of self-doubt, the nagging voices that tell us we're not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy enough to achieve our dreams. It's time to silence those inner critics and step into the fullness of our power. Imagine your mind as a vast and fertile landscape, ripe with potential. But within this landscape, weeds of self-doubt can take root, choking the growth of your aspirations and casting long shadows over your confidence. These weeds are the limiting beliefs we hold about ourselves, those insidious thoughts that whisper, "You can't do it, you're not worthy, you'll never succeed." Overcoming limiting beliefs is like tending to your mental garden, carefully uprooting those noxious weeds and replacing them with seeds of empowerment and self-belief. It's about recognizing that these beliefs are not immutable truths, but merely thoughts that we have the power to challenge, reframe, and ultimately transcend. To truly persevere forward, you must accept pain, realize your feelings, and robustly transcend them. But why are these limiting beliefs so persistent? Why do they cling to us like shadows, even when we strive to break free? Often they stem from past experiences, from those moments when we felt inadequate, rejected, or defeated. Perhaps a critical teacher told you you weren't good at math, or a childhood friend made fun of your dreams. These experiences can leave deep imprints on our psyche, shaping our self-perception and influencing our behavior. But the past does not have to define our future. We have the power to rewrite our narratives, to challenge those old stories, and to create new beliefs that empower us to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. So, how do we embark on this journey of liberation? How do we silence those inner critics and Cultivate a mindset of unshakable self-belief. Here are a few lanterns to guide you through the darkness. Name the shadows. The first step to overcoming limiting beliefs is to bring them into the light of awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. What are the recurring negative thoughts that surface when you face a challenge or pursue a new opportunity? Perhaps it's, "I'm not creative enough to start my own business," or "I'm too old to learn a new skill." Write these thoughts down, examine them, and acknowledge their presence. Challenge the narrator. Once you've identified your limiting beliefs, it's time to question their authority. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence supports it? What evidence contradicts it? Often, when we examine our limiting beliefs with a critical eye, we realize that they are based on fear, not facts. For example, if you believe you're not creative enough, challenge that thought by recalling times when you've expressed creativity, even in small ways. Perhaps you've cooked a delicious meal, written a heartfelt letter, or come up with a clever solution to a problem at work. Rewrite the script. Reframing is a powerful technique for shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing a challenge as an insurmountable obstacle, reframe it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Instead of focusing on your weaknesses, reframe them as areas for development and improvement. Instead of dwelling on past failures, reframe them as valuable lessons that have paved the way for your future success. Visualize your triumph. Visualization is a powerful tool for manifesting your dreams. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals, overcoming your challenges, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Picture yourself confidently giving a presentation at work, launching your own business, or traveling the world. The more vividly you can visualize your success, the more likely you are to achieve it. But overcoming limiting beliefs is not just about changing your thoughts. It's also about taking action. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone, facing your fears, and proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. Here are a few more tools to add to your arsenal. Cultivate a supportive environment. The people you spend time with, the books you read, and the media you consume all have a profound impact on your mindset. Surround yourself with positive influences that uplift you, inspire you, and reinforce your belief in yourself. Seek out mentors, join supportive communities, and limit your exposure to negativity. Celebrate your victories. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each victory, each milestone reached, is a testament to your strength and resilience. Celebrating your wins reinforces your belief in your own abilities and fuels your motivation to keep going. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when you stumble or fall short. Remember that everyone makes mistakes, and that setbacks are a natural part of the growth process. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding you would offer a dear friend. Overcoming limiting beliefs is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process of self-discovery, of challenging old patterns, and of embracing new possibilities. But it's a journey worth taking, for it leads to a life of freedom, authenticity, and fulfillment. So, break free from the chains of self-doubt. Silence those inner critics. Reframe your narratives and embrace the power of your own potential. You are capable of more than you can imagine. The world is waiting for you to shine. Now that we've explored the power of overcoming limiting beliefs, let's turn our attention to another crucial aspect of personal growth: managing stress effectively. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the science of stress and discover practical techniques for navigating life's challenges with resilience and grace. Chapter 12: Taming the Inner Storm, Managing Stress Effectively. We've bravely faced those pesky limiting beliefs, those weeds that can choke the garden of our minds. Now, let's equip ourselves with the tools and wisdom to navigate the inevitable turbulence of life. It's time to talk about stress, that sneaky saboteur that can creep into our lives, leaving us feeling frazzled, overwhelmed, and disconnected from our true selves. Think of stress as a mischievous gremlin, hiding in the corners of our minds, waiting to pounce when we least expect it. It can manifest in a myriad of ways: a racing heart that feels like a trapped bird fluttering in our chest, a clenched jaw that speaks volumes without uttering a word, a knot in our stomach that tightens with each worry, a restless mind that spins like a hamster on a wheel. It can drain our energy, cloud our judgment, and dim our inner spark. But here's the thing. Stress isn't always the enemy. In fact, it can be a powerful ally, a catalyst for growth, a signal that something needs our attention. Imagine a tightrope walker gracefully balancing high above the ground. The tension in the rope, the awareness of the potential fall, is what keeps them focused and alert. Similarly, a healthy dose of stress can sharpen our senses, motivate us to action, and help us perform at our best. The key is not to eliminate stress altogether, an impossible feat in our dynamic world, but to learn how to manage it effectively, to transform it from a foe into a friend. Think of it like learning to surf. The waves of stress will inevitably come, but with practice and skill, we can learn to ride them with grace and confidence, even finding exhilaration in the challenge. So, how do we become masterful stress surfers? How do we transform that mischievous gremlin into a helpful guide? Here are a few tools to add to your stress-busting toolkit. Unmask the saboteur. The first step to managing stress is to understand its origins. What are the specific situations, people, or thoughts that trigger your stress response? Is it the pressure of juggling work and family responsibilities, the fear of public speaking, or the constant barrage of information in our digital age? Once you identify your personal stresses, you can start to develop strategies for navigating them with greater ease. Tune into your body's wisdom. Stress often whispers before it shouts. Pay attention to your body's subtle signals, the tension in your shoulders that feels like a heavy backpack, the racing thoughts that spin like a tornado in your mind, the shallowness of your breath that leaves you feeling breathless. The sooner you recognize the signs of stress, the sooner you can take action to restore balance. Harness the power of your breath. Your breath is your anchor in the midst of the storm. When you feel overwhelmed, take a few deep, slow breaths, focusing on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Imagine each inhale bringing in calmness, and each exhale releasing tension. Deep breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to soothe your mind and relax your body. Embrace the rhythm of movement. Exercise is a potent antidote to stress. Physical activity releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your mood and reduce anxiety. Whether it's a brisk walk in the park, a heart-pumping Zumba class, or a peaceful yoga session, find ways to move your body that bring you joy and release. Nourish your inner ecosystem. What you eat has a profound impact on your stress levels. Nourish your body with whole, unprocessed foods that provide sustained energy and support your overall well-being. Imagine your body as a garden, and your food is the nutrients that help it flourish. Choose colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains to create a vibrant and resilient inner ecosystem. Prioritize the sanctuary of sleep. Sleep is essential for stress management and emotional regulation. Prioritize the sanctuary of sleep. Sleep is essential for technology and a problem the most difficult to solve. You have no opportunity to distract from technology and let it distract you from fully accepting the natural world around you. Prioritize the sanctuary of sleep. Listen to uncontrollable sounds. You will learn more in Chapter 18. Rest. Read. Mentalize. Let your mind wander. 2. Seek solace in nature. Spending time in nature has a profound calming effect on the mind and body. Imagine yourself walking through a forest, the sunlight filtering through the leaves, the sounds of birdsong filling the air. Or perhaps you're sitting by the ocean, the rhythmic waves washing away your worries. Nature has a way of putting things into perspective and reminding us of our connection to something larger than ourselves. Cultivate the art of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It helps you to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine, such as meditation, mindful walking, or simply savoring each bite of your meal. Reach out for connection. Don't be afraid to seek support when you're feeling overwhelmed. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist. Sharing your burdens can lighten the load and help you gain new perspectives. Sometimes, simply having someone listen without judgment can make all the difference. But managing stress isn't just about coping with difficult situations. It's also about building resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and thrive in the face of challenges. Here are a few ways to cultivate resilience. Embrace the growth mindset. See challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Believe in your ability to adapt, overcome obstacles, and emerge stronger on the other side. Just as a tree bends in the wind but doesn't break, you too can weather life's storms with flexibility and strength. Nurture the seeds of optimism. Cultivate a positive outlook, focusing on the silver linings in every cloud. Practice gratitude and remind yourself of your strengths and past successes. Optimism is not about denying the challenges, it's about choosing to focus on the possibilities. Build a fortress of support. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, inspire you, and offer support during challenging times. Connect with your community, join supportive groups, and nurture your relationships. Just as a castle is fortified by its walls and its inhabitants, you too can build a fortress of support to weather life's storms. Managing stress is an ongoing practice, a lifelong journey of self-discovery and self-care. It's about learning to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life with grace, resilience, and a sense of inner peace. So embrace the challenge, my friend. Equip yourself with the tools to tame that inner storm and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Now that we've explored the art of managing stress, let's turn our attention to another vital aspect of personal growth, building emotional intelligence. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the fascinating world of emotions and discover how to navigate our inner landscape with greater awareness and skill. Chapter 13, The EQ Advantage, Building Emotional Intelligence. We've learned to tame the inner storm of stress, to ride the waves with grace and resilience. Now, it's time to delve into the depths of another vital aspect of personal growth, one that often gets overshadowed by its more logical counterpart, emotional intelligence. For far too long, we've been taught to prioritize intellect, to value logic and reason above all else. But what about the swirling sea of emotions that lies within each of us? What about the joy, the sadness, the anger, the fear that color our experiences and shape our interactions? Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is about recognizing, understanding, and managing those emotions, both within ourselves and in others. It's about navigating the intricate landscape of feelings with awareness, empathy, and skill. Think of EQ as a compass that guides you through the complex terrain of human interaction. It allows you to navigate social situations with grace, to build strong and meaningful relationships, and to communicate effectively, even in challenging circumstances. It's the key to unlocking deeper levels of self-awareness, empathy, and compassion. But EQ is not just about being nice or touchy-feely. It's about harnessing the power of your emotions to create positive change in your life and in the world around you. It's about understanding how your emotions influence your thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. It's about recognizing and responding to the emotions of others with empathy and understanding. So how do we develop this vital skill? How do we become emotionally intelligent individuals who can navigate the complexities of human interaction with grace and ease? Here are a few guideposts to illuminate your path. Become an emotion detective. The first step to building EQ is to develop a keen awareness of your own emotions. Pay attention to the subtle shifts in your mood, the physical sensations that accompany different emotions, and the thoughts that trigger those feelings. Become a detective of your inner landscape, observing your emotional responses without judgment. Expand your emotional vocabulary. Just as a painter needs a diverse palette of colors to create a masterpiece, you need a rich vocabulary to describe the nuances of your emotions. Go beyond simple labels like happy or sad. Explore the subtle shades of joy, contentment, excitement, frustration, anger, sadness, grief, and fear. The more precisely you can identify your emotions, the better equipped you'll be to manage them effectively. Master the art of emotional regulation. Emotions are like waves in the ocean. They ebb and flow, sometimes gently, sometimes with great force. Learning to regulate your emotions is like learning to surf those waves, to ride them with skill and grace instead of being tossed around by their power. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather finding healthy ways to express them, to channel their energy, and to respond to them in a way that aligns with your values and goals. Cultivate empathy. Empathy is the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to see the world from their perspective, and to understand their feelings. It's the bridge that connects us to one another, fostering compassion, understanding, and connection. Cultivate empathy by actively listening, asking questions, and seeking to understand different viewpoints. Practice active listening. Active listening is more than just hearing words. It's about truly listening with your whole being. Pay attention, not just to what is being said, but also to the nonverbal cues, the tone of voice, the body language, the unspoken emotions. Reflect back what you've heard to ensure understanding and ask clarifying questions to deepen your connection. But building EQ is not just about understanding and managing your own emotions. It's also about recognizing and responding to the emotions of others. It's about creating a space where people feel safe to express themselves authentically, without fear of judgment or criticism. Here are a few more tools to add to your EQ toolkit. Develop social awareness. Pay attention to the social dynamics in your interactions. Notice the subtle cues that reveal people's emotions, needs, and intentions. Develop your ability to read between the lines and understand the unspoken messages in communication. Practice nonverbal communication. Your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice speak volumes. Be mindful of your nonverbal cues. and use them to convey empathy, warmth, and understanding. Build strong relationships. EQ is the foundation of strong, healthy relationships. Invest time and energy in nurturing your connections with others. Communicate openly and honestly. Practice active listening and show appreciation for the people in your life. Embrace conflict resolution. Conflicts are inevitable in any relationship, but with EQ, you can navigate disagreements with grace and understanding. Seek to understand the other person's perspective, communicate your needs clearly, and find solutions that work for everyone involved. Building emotional intelligence is an ongoing journey, a lifelong practice of self-discovery and connection. It's about cultivating awareness, empathy, and compassion, both for yourself and others. It's about learning to navigate the complex landscape of human emotions with skill and grace. So, embrace the journey, my friend. Develop your EQ and unlock the power of your emotions to create a more fulfilling, connected, and meaningful life. Now that we've explored the realm of emotional intelligence, let's turn our attention to another vital aspect of personal growth: celebrating our achievements. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the power of acknowledging our wins, no matter how small, and discover how celebrating our progress can fuel our motivation and boost our self-esteem.